Hey everybody, my name is Caleb Carter. I'm the owner and CEO of Trusted Practice Transitions. We deal with dental consulting and dental transitions. And I've got Tyler here. He's a good friend of mine, and River. The reason we're shooting this video, or these set of videos, is this COVID-19 thing has kind of put the dental world in a tailspin. I've received so many phone calls and had so many conference calls and Zoom meetings and calls from team members about the stress level that everybody's feeling around this. And so what I thought is, hey, how can we help? A lot of people are filling people's inboxes with, messages about market now, or, do this while your team is down. And we'll send some of those out too. But I really thought, what could we really do to help? And in thinking about this and pondering, I decided what I wanted to do is bring Tyler, not only my good friend, but a therapist. He's got a good practice that he runs. You can find him, by the way, on all the social media stuff. It's The Wandering Therapist.
That's right.
Right. But we wanted to provide some really short, succinct tips, things that you can do during this to stay mentally in a really, really good spot, not only for you, but for those around you and for your team. So maybe just a quick introduction, Ty, of your background and who you are.
Sure.
So that our listeners know as they read through these tips and tricks that
Right.
they can find you on however they might want to contact you, but also on kind of your background, so they know that, hey, this guy actually knows what he's doing.
Great. Yeah, we run a little business called Love Strong, which is designed to teach the principles of therapy and the principles of wholehearted living and just help people have better, more vibrant, colorful lives. I've been doing family therapy. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. I've been doing it since 2005, and I'm just really excited to be here with you. I think maybe the first thing we ought to do is just give everyone a tip right off the bat here. And I think it's got to be based off of what we're all feeling, right? It's this idea of stress. Like, I don't know how you've felt it or been processing it, but I know I've been riding all sorts of waves through this whole corona thing of fear and worry and doubt, but then I have moments of peace and joy, and I go, I can't get my emotions straight. I can't get them right.
Don't really know what you're feeling, right?
Right, exactly. And I think one of the struggles that we have here is that anytime we feel something uncomfortable, namely the stress that we've been feeling, we see that as a bad thing. And the tip today really is that stress isn't a bad thing. If you're riding the waves of anxiety and fear and doubt and wondering what's going to happen with your practice or with your family or with your job, you're going through something that's pretty normal. And as a result, your body's just doing what it's supposed to do. And it's kicking off chemicals both that amp you up, that increased heart rate, that tightness in your body, but it's also releasing chemicals in your brain like oxytocin that are pushing you to connect with things and people so that you can cope. And a cool thing about oxytocin is that it actually, when you move towards connection with people as a result of your stress, it actually helps the heart heal. And it keeps the blood vessels open. The stress response then becomes something that allows you to perform instead of shut you down. And the research is showing that it's not even stress that's bad, it's how you see it that is a problem. If people see stress as a bad thing, their body locks up, it gets tight. You have people dying of heart attacks and strokes at age 50. If people see stress as a natural response in the body, the way that they believe keeps everything open and they live into their 90s.
So how can we, if you're watching this, you probably thought a lot of the same things I did. Like, how can we accept stress and make stress a good thing?
Right. So I think some of the other videos that we'll be shooting here will be showing some techniques and tools that will allow us to manage stress differently. But the first real intervention here is when you start to feel that fear come up in your body, when you're sitting there on the couch and you've just gotten through the sixth or seventh COVID article that tells you the world is over and you're in a panic, pause for a minute. Listen to your body, notice what it's doing. There's tightness in my chest, there's a tightness in my jaw, my neck, my shoulders, whatever it is. I'm feeling this pressure. My heart is pounding, my hands are sweating. This is my body's response to stress. I have a built-in mechanism that's going to allow me to get through this, and I can trust myself and trust my body to take care of me through this instead of feeling those same things and going like, uh-oh, life is over. So pausing and being grateful for the physiology of stress and what it's doing for our body and seeing it in a light that says this can be helpful.
So I think that tip is so important, and as we go through these tips and tricks that we're going to share with you over the next couple days, realize that our goal here is to get you in a good spot mentally and to accept the stress that you might feel and figure out how to propel that in your life to something good instead of something negative. Because I know from my clients and the things that I see and all the media that's coming at you, from how to get SBA loans to how to survive this to some of you are surrendering your masks and gloves to help all those first line responders. These things are all stress spikes, and these spikes in your stress, you can either choose to let that eat you up inside, right, and maybe fear and leave the situation, or if you internalize those and make them a good thing, it might help you more proactively deal with what you're feeling. And that's what we want to do by these little video series is anybody that knows me or Ty that's feeling these things, we want to really provide something that we feel like will really help you through this. It's not going to be your marketing or any of that stuff. This is going to be something that hopefully you can use to really center yourself and ground yourself during this uncertain time and get your mind in the right spot. I would encourage you to take these tips and share with those that are around you. I would really encourage you to take these tips and get them out to your team, because whatever you're feeling, they're feeling the same thing. Remember, they are feeling these thoughts of, maybe some of them are on unemployment right now because of what your state's mandated for your dental practice. They're feeling all these same stresses that you're feeling, and some maybe even amplified. So I would encourage you that as you see these and you like them, that you get them to those that you care about, because they're probably feeling some of those same things. You're going to see throughout this, you're going to see River, you'll hear her jingling around probably. But our whole intent here was to help you find ways that you can connect with this stress that you're feeling in a positive way and spin that off so that when this blows over, that you and your team are in a really good place to help those patients that you serve and that team that you have to lead, that you're ready mentally to take that challenge that's in front of you. So Ty, thank you for spending this morning with me, shooting these videos.
Awesome.
You'll get them every couple days probably, but we hope that you get a value from hearing what we have to say and in listening to Ty, my good friend, and all his tips and tricks. And I would challenge you to put them to use. The whole idea is that we're going to give you a good principle. We'll tie some good science behind it. And then we're going to give you an exercise to do today or the day that you get this that will help you hopefully make this a positive thing in your life. So once again, Ty, thanks for joining us. You can find him. He's the Wandering Therapist. He's got a company called Love Strong. You can find us at www.trustedpracticetransitions.com. And I have a podcast out there that I promised Ty I'll get you on.
Let's do it.
But it's called the Dental Sherpa Podcast. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you appreciate all the information that you'll be getting, because I know it's helped me and I know it will help you.